Hey y'all, Natalie here with my first video for Shimmerz. By now the announcement is out and I'm super pumped to be on this team. I've been really honing my multimedia skills over the past few years and I am just super excited to see what I can do on this team. So my first project, I decided I'm going to scrap a selfie. I don't often take selfies that I really like, and I did really like this leopard print selfie. So this page has really evolved. These bits of paper here are salvaged from the first layout. I hardly ever scrap or, destroy a layout, but I just wasn't loving it. So I cut these off so they're super thick because they still have the background paper attached to them. So now I'm cutting them down to fit on this 9x12 page. And you can kind of tell on the right, I have already done a strip of gesso, and that's where I'm going to put my mixed media. I'm roughing up the edges, and this paper is the front and back of the same sheet from Heidi Swap. I think it's the Magnolia collection. And so now I'm grabbing some inklings. I'm going to use this really big brush, and I already wet the page here. And I'm going to use inklings. I love you Onyxly. And it's this like charcoal, gray, black color with silver sparkle. And it's so pretty. So I'm just going to do a really bold stripe down that side. And it took a while to dry, but I kept a lot of the pigment on there. And I really like all the cells that it created when it dried. I used my heat tool a lot to dry it. It took a while, so I cut out a lot of it. So now I'm going to splatter, and so I splatter with the I Love You Onyxly, and then I pull out the palm reader. It's a Vibes palm reader, and it's like an olive color with some gold shimmer, super pretty. And then I do, what's the name of it? It is Pining for You. Just a few blobs of that, but I love my green, so I had to add some more green on there. And then I finally finish up with some splatters of Inklings Old Yeller, and those are super gorgeous, like gold, and they kind of sit on top of the other colors well, which I appreciate. So now I am just sticking down my strips of paper, and let's see, what are we doing here? Oh, so I had that feather die already cut out from glitter paper from another project. So that kind of inspired me to use that. It was sitting here on my desk. And then I cut out 1,000,000 glitter letters, and I'm using these leopard print Dear Lizzie letters. I think they're called Palm Springs, and they might be tortoise shell, but to me they look leopard print. So that's what I'm going with here. And I'm just going to stick down all these letters. The black are glitter cardstock cut out with a Concord Night die, and then the thickers. And then for the word restless here, I am pulling out the insides of the die, so I'm just using the outline. This is a poem by Atticus. She wasn't bored, she was just restless between adventures, which I just felt like in an About Me page that was just perfect. That's me, for sure, in a nutshell. And with black and leopard print and glitter, this is just all about me. So fast forward through a lot of the adhering of the letters here. And there's my really long title. So now to embellish. So I cut out that one other smaller feather is a leopard print glitter feather, because that's a thing. And then I pull out some die cuts from my stash. A little itinerary card is from Pinkfresh Studio. Let's see, we have another little label from Studio Calico. That die cut is really old, from a Paper Issues die free cut file. And now I pull out my Jen Shao stamps, and I am the one little Pinkfresh Studio thing, it says Prone to Wander, so I added and Loving Every Minute underneath with my stamps. and that says Dream Destination. There we are stamping. Sorry, my head got in the way. And just layering those on top of one another with some more foliage. I find a gold glitter chipboard sticker to add down there to kind of bring in the brown gold colors. And I also get some We Are Memory Keepers stickers and add them down. Oh, gluing that down first before we do all that. There we are. So I add on a gold Right Now sticker, and I add down a black Be Bold and a gold foil Hug and Kiss sticker, XOXO. And then I also find these cute little puffy black puffies from Fancy Pants. They're really old, actually, I think. So there's an arrow and a heart that I add down there. And I also add in some gold gems around the page, just scatter them around a few just to add the gold in. And then that's me. I decided to add my journaling on the back, so there is a story to be told with this, but it's just going to go on the back. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm super pumped to be on the Shimmerz design team. Thanks for watching, y'all.